walk through the doors, it's evident that quality is key. From our fully stocked parts department to our fully trained service technicians who can help with anything from a clogged drain to your irrigation system and even servicing your entire septic system. Visit one of our beautiful showrooms in Hernando or in Wildwood and let us show you how to turn your kitchen and bath dreams into reality. Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
All right. 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Monday morning. By the way, if you heard the news item about the big stinky plant, big stinky flower, that was blooming down in, where's that college?
Rollins College, you said?
Rollins College. I don't know where Rollins College is.
Around Orlando area, right past Orlando.
I think so, yeah. So anyway,
past the exit.
So in the news piece, I gave you a website to go to see a live feed of the what do you call it? The video of the
stinky plant.
So anyway, it opened up during the night. It's this plant only blooms once every 11 years. Sometimes it takes 12 years. It said in my notes. And anyway, so it's called the Amorphophallus titanum. The phallus part's got a reason for that too. but it's also called a corpse plant or a corpse flower or something because it smells like a dead body.
And you had fun with it 11 years ago when you interviewed Kathleen Patterson on You've Got a Garden. She was the hostess, and you guys had such fun with that. They had gas masks on and everything down there.
I think it said only 200 have bloomed in cultivation since the 1800s. So this is kind of an event. Anyway, so if you go to rollins.edu/greenhouse, then you will see the feed of people looking at it, and they stick their noses in it to see if they can smell it. They're taking their pictures with the thing, and you'll see it for yourself. All right, Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. He, of course, does this each weekday so that we can be reminded of the importance of donating blood, or encouraged, if we've never given blood, to make that switch over from being a non-blood donor to a blood donor. Good morning, Galen. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Pretty good. Where are you right now?
I'm in Gainesville today. So, yeah, we're at the office.
You want to see a big stinky plant? You can go to, where is Rollins College? Do you know exactly?
Yeah, it's just south of Orlando.
Oh, okay.
We passed the exit for it when we were in there on Saturday.
They're walking past it like it's like a dead body. They're all walking. It stinks like a dead body, I guess. Oh yeah. I'm looking at the video right now.
I think it's like in Winter Park. Yeah, I think it's in Winter Park.
So Robin had a question for you. We just spoke to a gentleman from Sun and Fun. He is a Navy veteran, and he said everybody in the Navy gets a nickname. Do you have a nickname?
Yeah, I had tons of them, but most people called me Jim.
Jim.
Why?
Yeah. What the heck?
Nobody in Asia can say Galen.
What?
Yeah. So to this day, if I'm waiting for a table or something like that, or like if I go to Starbucks and get a hot chocolate, they'll ask me my name. I'll say Jim.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's pretty cool.
My name is Jim.
Yeah, they cannot. I'm like, it's just not worth the hassle. And so the first night I was out at Liberty, and they always take care of you. One of the older guys, he's like, you can't use that name. His name was Stephen, and nobody called him Stephen. Everybody called him Steve.
Right.
Stephen. So he's like, all right, or come up with something else. And somebody yelled, "Hey, Jim!" One of the bartenders. And I'm like, there it is, it's Jim. They're not talking to me, but from that moment on. And so to this day, I have buddies in the Navy who really believe that my name is Jim.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a friend, and I call him Mole. Mm-hmm. And I'm the only person who calls him Mole, even though in high school everybody called him Mole. But I guess I'm the last remaining person. And it's so weird to go to a family event. I don't know him as Mike. That's his real name. Mm-hmm. But it's so weird because nobody else calls him by that. So does that ever come home? I mean, do people ever visit you at a party, or maybe you're at a place and they know you as Jim, and it's kind of weird for your wife?
In high school I had a completely different name. My nickname was Hobbs. So
Hog?
People all around Hobbs.
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 Yeah, it's from they used to call me Habib. So
Habib.
Habib.
What the heck?
And the story is okay, it was after basketball practice. And I came in, back then I actually had hair. And I had a towel wrapped around my head.
Oh,
And,
okay.
A buddy of mine, Kevin Poliska, I blame him. He goes, "Look at Habib," in his stuff.
Ay, ay, ay.
And back then, I was a freshman in high school, and I fought it. I'm like, gosh, I hate that name. And so therefore, it stuck more.
Yeah,
It's like a nickname, you have to embrace it. But, now most of everybody in high school probably knows me as Habib.
Really? So do you have a yearbook where people signed it that way? Hey, Habib, have a...
Oh yeah, I'm sure they do. I mean, I haven't looked at my yearbook in probably since the year I left, but yeah. Absolutely.
Wow. That's kind of funny. So we look, let me ask you how the blood supply is first. How's the blood supply?
We need O. We need type O right now, and a lot of traumas over the last week. So that's where we're at. Need O.
Yeah, horrible story about that little baby dying on Friday. Did you see that story?
Yeah, it's not good.
Car accident? Didn't just hate that story.
Well, yeah, my wife came home and was pretty upset about the whole thing.
I bet. She works at the hospital, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure the whole hospital was shaken up by that.
You do the right thing, and you can do everything you can to keep your baby safe. And your
I know, and all she was doing was turning into a driveway.
Yeah.
To bring the baby to a babysitter, and that guy tried to. I guess he tried to pass her while she's turning.
Yeah, sure did.
What the heck?
Yeah.
People are so in a hurry.
It's just, that's exactly right. It's such a reminder that, life is precious, and we take advantage of that life by just making a silly decision like that. It's a decision I don't think he'll ever forget. And, it's one of those decisions that's ruined two families' lives. Two families forever are going to be impacted by this, and it's a shame.
One family more than the other.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but yeah.
Well,
Yeah, there's guilt. There's going to be guilt there forever, but it's tough. I remember when my wife and I talked about it Friday, and at this point, all you can do is pray for peace for both of them.
that's all you can do. Yeah, prayer. This segment is brought to you by Penn Flooring. They will make sure that the floor you walk on in your home, your office, is prettier, more comfortable than what you've had before. If you're remodeling, you might want to check out some of the flooring options they have over at Penn Flooring. They have a showroom. It's over at 1201 Southwest 17th Street by the McKay-Williams Bridge, which goes over the railroad tracks on 17th. And the Penn Flooring people have been in business for over 25 years. It's a family business. And not only do they sell it to you, they install it, and they'll make sure you understand how to take care of it and everything associated with flooring. So thank them at Penn Flooring for sponsoring this segment with Galen Unold.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so we were talking to the guy from Sun and Fun. And
Lights.
yes, Lights. Lights is his nickname. Did I tell you that? Yeah, that was it. Well, he's in the Navy. Hey, I was asking. He was a Navy pilot. I said, "Did you ever go faster than this?"
Lights. His name's Lights, and he's a Navy pilot. Okay.
Because his last name is Leanhouse, and they said he said he got his name from all the mistakes he made. And they said the lights are out in Leanhouse.
Yeah.
So they called Lights Out.
So they gave him the
So-
nickname Lights.
Yeah. He was.
And, you can't control these things. You just embrace it, or if you find it, people are just gonna dig in their heels, and it now it becomes a person thing, because it is a sign of people liking you. So whether you like that or not,
That's kind of funny.
There's a term of endearment.
So I was.
I don't think women have nicknames the way guys do.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think it does that. No, I think because we're so sensitive about them being sensitive, so we don't do that.
Yeah, but I mean, a guy, and I tell my kids, I'm like, man, I don't want them to call me that. I'm like, and nothing you can do about it. I mean, that's just the way it's going to be.
Exactly.
If they have a nickname, you're going to own it. So.
Yeah. I remember we tried to give Susie the nickname Lucy Susie, and she said, no, don't do
No.
Lucy Susie. Susie didn't want to be called Lucy.
Lucy.
I just it was just.
It's yeah, they don't find it funny, and
Lucy sees it.
you know, you screw up their name, and guys, if I'm like, I call you Harry instead of Larry,
Yeah, right.
you're gonna be like, all right, look, you know, it is Larry. Women get offended. If you call them Christina instead of Kristen, it could be on.
Oh,
they
gosh.
can hate you forever.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I've made that
Like,
mistake.
oh, that's my bad. I screwed up. I've met you twice.
I admit
I
that.
should know that.
All right, we'll take a little break. We'll be right back with Galen Unold from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. This is WOCA.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. For today, clouds and a few intervals of sun, along with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm. Any thunderstorm can produce large hail, the high 83 to 87. Mostly cloudy tonight with a passing shower, lows in the mid to upper 60s. For tomorrow, a shower with thunderstorm in the morning, then some sunshine, high 82 to 86. Wednesday, partly sunny, chance of a shower or thunderstorm along the coast, the high 83 to 87. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Are you tired of not using your home's outdoor space for entertaining or relaxation because of all the bugs and leaves? Consider adding a beautiful screen room or glass enclosure. We are Superior Aluminum and Design, a family-owned and operated business with 20 years experience in the aluminum industry, and we are accredited by the Better Business Bureau. If you appreciate superior workmanship, call Superior Aluminum and Design at 817-8058 or visit us on the web at superiораluminumdesign.com.
Hi, Danny Werfel here. Get moving with Florida Credit Union's fast and easy loan approval process.
Let Florida Credit Union start up a new car loan for you today. No more waiting, hassles, or stop signs. You can even apply online. With a strong financial team behind you, you can enjoy great rates and fast approvals.
It's all about personalized service and a streamlined process.
Florida Credit Union, connecting your money to your life.
Real estate is the largest and most personal investment that any of us will ever make. Be sure to tune in Tuesdays at 10 a.m. when Bob Kennedy, owner of Berkshire Hathaway Home Team Realty, will be answering your questions and discussing real estate. So remember, that's Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Call 622-9622 with your questions. It pays to be an informed buyer or seller. This is news you can use from Berkshire Hathaway Home Team Realty and your friends here at WOCA. All right, 17 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. We're looking at the video online of this big flower called the corpse flower, or the actual name, the Amorphophallus titanum, the big flower with the stinky scent that only blooms once every 11 years or something like that. So if you want to see it for yourself, you can go there, of course, to the school, but you can go to rollins.edu/greenhouse. You'll see it.
That's pretty cool.
All right, Galen.
Yeah.
When I grew up, I used to go to this, where I grew up, I used to go to this mall called Roosevelt Field. And Roosevelt Field was where, what's his name? Lindbergh took off.
Charles Lindbergh.
Yeah. And when I was a kid, I don't remember ever seeing a plaque commemorating the fact that he took off from that spot that the mall now sat on, okay? Well, now if you go there, there is a plaque. Somebody said we should put a plaque here. And so there's a plaque that I think we should have here in this mall, in the Paddock Mall. Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard of a horse called Gornil?
Only this morning. I hadn't heard it until then. I knew there was a farm out there at the Paddock Mall and at CF, but I don't remember anything else.
Yeah, I never heard of it at all. And it was Carl Rose is the man I guess we credit this horse to. He developed the Rosemere Farm, which was here, right where we are. Yeah. And this is where that horse was. I think
Isn't that cool?
I think the exact spot we're standing would have been a little bit too hilly, right? Mm-hmm. But it would have been down.
I don't know.
No?
They changed that topography pretty significantly when they built the whole thing. So I don't know that. I remember they built it up and put the mall up above the road. So.
Okay, but the horse was the first thoroughbred raised in Florida to win a major race, and Carl Rose said the reason for it was because of the lime rock or whatever underneath, And that got into the news, and everybody who raised horses says, this is where I want to live with my horses.
Yes.
And that's how this, I mean, if you think about it, that's actually the whole genesis of the population that's here.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that amazing?
So we need some kind of a plaque in this mall to commemorate that this is where Gornal stood.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Or was raised. The word stood means something different in horse world.
When
Stud.
when Joe Shanks was the manager of the Ocala Hilton, he had asked Larry and I to write something about the history and everything. So we came up with a poem about, Carl Rose and the farm and everything, but not the horse. I don't recall the name of the horse being in there.
I didn't even remember that. See, actually,
Yeah.
Robin wrote that poem. She's giving credit to we.
Well, he asked us to do.
And so you must have done the
things,
research. So you actually wrote a poem. And you actually,
Yeah.
wow. See, I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
See, he asked. I mean, we did so much for the Hilton.
Robin says we.
Well, we did. You did the logos and.
I did the artwork in the book. You actually wrote it. But anyway.
Yeah. But anyway, that's
That shows you how much I
another
read
good
your
thing.
poem. I didn't
Yeah,
even.
there you go. There you go.
Another good thing that the management of the Hilton does for the community, they like to keep history alive.
Speaking of the Hilton, Stacey Rollins' photo is on her Facebook page. Her and her husband got to stand with Travolta.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Her husband towers over Travolta. He's a tall guy.
Yeah, he is. Kelly Fuqua-Hart was on there too.
Yeah, Kelly was there too.
She had her picture taken with
All
him.
right, so that's what I
Go
want to tell you.
Stacey.
I want to tell you about the idea for the plaque in the mall, but I have something else. Today is April 20th, 420, which is a nickname for marijuana. Did you know that?
I've heard that, and I'm like, I guess that's because that's when school gets out or something.
No.
Oh, okay. I have no clue.
I'm going to tell you where it comes
from.
from. But today is also National Pineapple Upside Down Cake Day. Just so you know that.
Okay.
So you ready for the story behind 420?
I guess so, yeah.
If you hear somebody tell you that's Hitler's birthday and that's why marijuana is celebrated on April 20th, it's not true. It has nothing to do with Hitler. But I guess today was his birthday,
Oh,
a day that shall live in infamy.
yeah, he's gone. Should remember him.
Let's see.
one.
Some say it's the police code for marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
Others say
Okay.
it's the number of chemical compounds found in marijuana. None of that is apparently true. It comes from a group of kids that went to San Rafael High School in San Rafael, California. When they would have some marijuana to share with each other, they would meet each other by a statue at 420.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it
wow.
was like after school kind of a thing.
It was an after-school thing, yes. So
Okay.
they would stand outside by the statue. It was called, let's see, the statue of Louis Pasteur.
Oh, okay.
So they would stand by the statue of Louis Pasteur at 420, and they would just say 420 to kind of give each other the code. We're going to meet outside and get some pot.
That's
There
cool.
you go.
And so how did that high school thing become a national thing or international thing?
Mm-hmm.
Because one of the kids' fathers worked with the group, the Grateful Dead. He wasn't a musician. He was like,
Oh, geez.
whatever, yeah. So he was using the expression around them, and that's all it took because they started using it, and it was picked up by High Times magazine, and boom.
I'm sure those guys have gone very far in their lives.
Did they write a song about it? Title 420, The Grateful Dead?
I didn't find that they did,
Probably.
but anyway. So High Times magazine took it up.
Wow.
And
That is cool.
And then I want to tell you some other days. Since today's National Marijuana Day, it's also National Look-alike Day.
Oh,
It's also National Lima Bean Respect Day.
there
You got to
you
respect the lima bean. I'm pro lima bean. But Larry, I mean, is there a celebrity that you look like?
Some people say I look like what's the guy's name?
go.
The guy from
Arnold. Tom Arnold.
No, they don't say him.
Oh.
They say that.
I don't see
good,
that.
Good. Oh gosh, the big guy, John Good something.
Oh, John Goodman.
Yeah.
That's it. John Goodman.
Sometimes I get that. I get that.
Kind of.
National Pineapple Upside Down Day today. Who do you look like?
I don't look like anybody. Yeah, Jim. Some guy named Jim. No, when I was younger, people said I looked like Ralph Macchio during this Karate Kid
Oh.
days.
Oh, yeah.
I can see
Big
that.
days.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that.
Better than John Goodman, trust me.
Either that or or a terrorist to be named. So.
Oh, this friend I have that I call Mole, he looks like a terrorist.
If I don't shave, if I don't shave,
Right.
you know, I have to make sure that I don't mention Allah on a plane, or I'll get killed. So.
That's about it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it. My son is going through that phase now. He's growing this really long beard. It's a real scruffy looking, and it's like, man, this isn't good. Hope you're not flying anytime soon.
So I have some of the future days to tell you about. First of all, don't forget May 14th is National Dance Like a Chicken Day.
Yep.
You won't let me forget that, Larry.
We won't let you forget it. Well, we have an offer.
No.
It's a free offer.
It is.
If you
Larry, I respect it. Yeah.
Everybody brightens up when we
Oh,
play
listen.
the chicken dance.
Listen, we went Saturday. We wanted to promote what we're doing, right? So we said let's get some fancy things behind us, like big resort hotels or something like that. Okay. So we go down to the Hard Rock Cafe. You can't do this because you can park for 5 minutes for free. That's it.
That's right.
If you park longer than 5 minutes but shorter than 8 minutes, it's how much? $5?
Yeah, $8.
$8.
$8.
Yeah, I read your statement. This was awesome.
And if you park longer than a half hour, you're stuck for $22.
Yes, exactly.
And what the statement was that Galen was referring to was rock and roll was invented by poor kids with guitars and drums. And they celebrate the guitar like it's a god. They have a fountain right there.
Yes.
That's a fountain made up of these like bronze guitars. It's like, hello. Mm-hmm. It's really the poor man's instrument. It's a beautiful instrument, don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. But it is the poor man's instrument. When the rich kids had pianos, the poor kids had guitars.
That's right. Exactly.
They charge $22 to park in the stupid parking lot.
Yeah, 30 minutes or more.
I paid $12 for my first guitar.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that something?
Anyway.
That was crazy. We wanted to, take video and stuff, and even when we went to the hotel.
So then we went to Portofino. Have you heard of this Portofino place? It's supposed to be. It's supposed to look like Venice, which it does.
I've stayed there. Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Well, it's $22 to park there too.
Yeah.
I know. I got a much better deal than that. I got one of those Groupons for it a long time ago. So yeah.
Yeah, but this is, how can we enjoy the ambiance?
So we ended up going to Church Street Station. We stood in front of some office
They
building.
don't want you to enjoy the ambiance. They want you to pay for the ambiance.
Right. So we stood in front of this office building in Church Street.
With
right?
a fountain.
With a fountain. And I said, this looks pretty. Let's just do it here. So we're doing it. We get down to, we're doing our top 10. So we get down to number 4 or 3, whatever it was. Here comes the security guard. You can't be out here doing that. Why? We're just standing on the grass. There's nothing that says stay off the grass. Nothing.
Yeah.
The management, they don't want you out here. All right. So we walked down the street. There was this beautiful, movie theater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was really.
We're on the sidewalk, and we're not even on the. Okay.
Yeah, taxpayer dollars.
Same thing. Here comes a security lady.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to move. Why? They don't want you doing this here. What are we doing? We're taking pictures of ourselves.
Yeah, we're not asking.
We don't have
We're
a
not
third
doing
person, so
anything.
we have to have a tripod.
Yeah, exactly.
If we had a third person, would you stop us? Well, no.
Yeah.
So the tripod is the problem.
Exactly. We're gonna have to strap the camera to a tree next time.
I found a bar. And I walked inside. I said, "Can I ask you a question? Would it be okay if we filmed ourselves outside your bar?" Oh, I don't care. Go ahead.
And they were open in the morning.
Yeah, they didn't care.
They
didn't care.
That's awesome.
It was great.
So,
Good stuff.
by the way, don't forget. So tomorrow is National Chocolate Covered Cashews Day. Just so you know.
Okay. We will get some of those.
Those almost killed my son. That's when we found out he was allergic to peanuts.
Oh, that's not
He ate
good.
a whole can, almost died.
Oh gosh.
Oh, don't laugh at that. That's
I could laugh about it now.
I guess so. Yeah.
No, not then.
That wasn't great then.
No.
All right. I will try to keep you up on what the days are.
Yes, please.
We got National Prime Rib Day coming up.
Ooh, I like
That's a
prime
great
rib.
day.
That is.
Maybe it should be half off. Then we could all enjoy it.
There you go.
Hold on. National Hug a Plumber Day. We can tell the guys at Scott's Plumbing Day.
Oh, there you go. Mike Scott Plumbing, National Hug a Plumber Day. That's a good idea.
Where's the Prime Rib Day? I know I saw it on here
Brittany.
somewhere. Well, anyway, Galen, where's the Bloodmobile today?
Bloodmobile today, Larry, is actually at the Walmart. On over there on Southwest 19th Avenue.
Oh, okay. Right across from the mall, then.
All right.
There you go.
Easy Street.
Donate blood.
I was going to say Easy Street, but I wanted to screw everybody up and say 19th Avenue.
And you did.
All right, so if you can't get over there to the Bloodmobile, go next door to the Cascades on Silver Springs Boulevard. Donate blood at LifeSouth over there in Denellen, next to the Winn-Dixie. And that's it. I'll remind you of the days as we go into this is a fun new segment.
Yes, it is.
National Day. All right, again, have a great day.
All right, you guys are the best.
Thank you.
Bye,
You are
all.
too. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Pat O'Neill. About 24 survivors now heading to Sicily after a boat carrying Libyan migrants capsized in the Mediterranean.
According to accounts from survivors, it's thought perhaps 700 people were on board. It's thought many victims were locked and trapped inside the hold.
Fox Radio's Simon Owen in Italy. European foreign ministers holding an emergency meeting on the growing migrant crisis in Libya. Heavy rain, strong winds, and tornadoes hitting parts of the southeast over the weekend. In Atlanta,
I went outside to check and noticed there was a lake in my backyard.
Dangerous conditions causing power outages in some areas. A big night for Miranda Lambert at the Academy of Country Music Awards.
I want to thank my co-writers, Natalie Hemby, Nicole Gallion, for helping me pen this amazing tune.
That song, Automatic, getting Song of the Year. Lambert also won for Album and Female Vocalist of the Year. Luke Bryan wins Entertainer of the Year. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Fox News Early Prime, breaking down business news and its impact on your bottom line. Your World with Neil Cavuto.
That's how I do business. That's why I am business.
Bold positions and brash opinions on the topics America is buzzing about. The Five.
How do you think this will set in with the American people?
This will be the pulse of the nation.
Washington insight and political know-how from the best in the Beltway. Special report with Brett Bay.
The epicenter of the political world is here.
The #1 place for fair and balanced coverage. Fox News Channel.
What's wrong with working hard to make our lives and our kids' lives better? Nothing. At Fox Business, we don't have a problem with success. We have a very big problem with those who get in the way of it. We don't come out of the box bashing those who make money, just the politicians stealing it and the bureaucracies wasting it. We're not just sitting behind a desk. We're out in the field, on the floor, with the folks. Because when a story moves forward, so do we.
Fox Business, the power to prosper. Check your local listings.
Howdy, folks. RL here for Dairy Queen. And this offer's good till 4 p.m. every day at Dairy Queen. A hot, juicy, char-grilled bacon cheeseburger, fried drink, and a sundae for just $5. Or try our famous chicken strips or wraps. Nobody offers all this quality and value but Dairy Queen. And this offer's good till 4 p.m. every day at Dairy Queen, Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Whether you're building it up or knocking it down, get it done, rent it now. Sunbelt Rentals is here to make your job a little easier. Our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right equipment for any job, big or small. Did you know that Sunbelt Rentals carries heaters, air conditioners, generators, lighting, traffic control, and so much more? So whether you're building it up or knocking it down, we've got the equipment you need. Get it done, rent it now. And right now, for a limited time, you can have it for less. Just by mentioning this ad, if you rent it Friday afternoon, you can keep it the whole weekend and only pay for 1 day. But this is a limited time offer, so stop into Sunbelt Rentals today, Northwest 27th, just a quarter mile east of I-75. For more information, just give us a call, 352-369-9101. 352-369-9101. Sunbelt Rentals. Get it done, rent it now. 352-369-9101.
Hi, I'm Leah Caruso with Strive Rehabilitation, inviting you to join me Thursday at 11 a.m. for Health Matters. Ocala Health and Strive have teamed up to bring you the latest information on good health services available to you right here at home. This vital information will help you make informed decisions about your health. So don't forget to join me here